Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we are going to solve another problem from CP-31 sheet. So without wasting any time, let's get started. Let's start by understanding the problem first. So in this problem, there are two players, Venya and Vora. They are playing a game. We are given an integer n. On their turn, player can add 1 to integer and can subtract 1 from the integer. Okay, and in this problem, we are given if after Venya's move, if integer is divisible by 3, then Venya wins. If after 10 moves passed and Venya doesn't won, then Vora wins. Let's come here and understand what's the problem saying. So in this problem, what's given? We are given, there are two players. Let's call Venya and Vora. Okay, there are two players and we are given an integer. Let's call n. So the problem saying game start from Venya. On each turn, Venya can add 1 to integer. It can Venya can add 1 to n or can subtract 1 from n. Okay, and after Venya move, if that integer become divisible by 3, whatever it become after, let's call it become m. After the move, it's depend what the Venya want to do. After his move, uh, m become divisible by 3. If m become divisible by 3, then Venya move. Otherwise, after 10 moves, Venya not win. In that case, Vora get win. So the idea is what the problem asking. We have to find whether Venya will win or not, and the problem also stating that both player will play optimal. Here it's not like Vora is stupid or fool and he let Venya win. Both are playing optimally. So we have to return a string. If Venya move, we have to return first. If if Venya didn't win, in that case we have to return second. It's if we come here and uh, understand the problem statement. So the problem is saying for each test case, print first without quote if Venya wins, otherwise second if Vora wins. Okay, we have understood the problem. Let's analyze how we can find solution for this problem. So idea is very simple. If we think carefully, we have given an integer n, and Venya can uh, add 1 to this integer or can subtract to whatever he want. But after that operation, if integer become divisible by 3, then Venya move. So in which condition Venya can move? Let's analyze that. For that, take some example. What if when n is given 1, uh, what Venya can do? Venya can either subtract from 1, then it becomes 0, or Venya can add in that, then it becomes 2. Here 0 is divisible by 2, but 2 is not. Here Venya, of course, Venya is intelligent to see play optimally, so she choose to subtract and it becomes 0 and it is divisible by 3. So here Venya, let's if n is 2, what happen? Again, Venya can perform any of these operation. If we choose to subtract, then answer n become 1. Otherwise, if we choose to add 1, what happens? It becomes 3. Again, here Venya is intelligent. He choose to add in this case. So here 3 is divisible by 3. Again, Venya move. Let's understand when Venya cannot move, cannot win. In which condition? What will be the integer where Venya can't move in? So let's analyze that. What if n is given 3? What happens in this case? When I have to first apply any of these operations, after that we will determine whether the n is divisible by 3 or not. Here, when I given 3, means n is 3. In that case, when I have to perform any of these operations, he has no choice to do not perform any operation. So he have to perform. So in that case, if he subtract from this, it become 2. If he add in this, it become 4. None of is divisible by 3. So in that case, when n is itself is divisible by 3, in that case Venya will always lose. Take an example. Even if you take 6, in that case, it is also divisible by 6. What happens? After Venya move, it become either 5 or 7, and none of is divisible by 3. Again, when Venya will lose, because Vora is also intelligent. He also play optimally. He never let this integer become divisible by 3. What happens every time whenever it's Vora turn? What he will do? He simply add 1 to this value. Next, he add 5 1 to this value, it again becomes 6. On when I turn it again, and is again 6, he will again try to do any of the operation. Vora again make 6. So this loop will happen because in problem both are playing optimally. None of is full here. So yeah, and take this example. Even if if when choose to add 1, so in that case it becomes 7. What Vora will do? It simply subtract it from this. Again it becomes 6. Vora have to do any of this operation, and loop will continue, and 10 operation will pass, and automatically Vora get win, because in problem after 10 pass, when didn't win. In that case, Vora automatically win, and Vora always try to do this. Idea is very simple. Whenever the n is given divisible by 3, in that case, Vora when always lose, because he have to perform operation, and after performing operation, it is not divisible by 3, and every time Vora will make it uh, uh, equal to which is divisible by 3, and in that case uh, things gets in loop, and after 10 pass Vora automatically get win. So we have understood whenever n is given uh, which is divisible by 3, in that case when always lose. This is the very simple idea for this problem, nothing else. If we come to intelligence and code that idea, we will get our answer. Then before coding, let's come here and analyze what kind of input we are given and what we have to return. So in that case, for each input, we are given one input. For each test case, we will be given one input, which is n here. And for each n, we have to determine whether when will win or not. If win, print first. If not, print second. If it is 1, it is not divisible by 3, when I win. It is 3, it is divisible by 3, when I lose. Again, it is not divisible by 3, when I win, means first. Again, 100 is not divisible by 3, when I win. So we have understood the algorithm. Let's come here and just write it. We know for Codeforces, we can write here and simply copy paste the code in the editor there. So simply write, we have to make function here as well. So what we have to return, first let's make it public static. We have to return a string that's called string, and check is when a win or not. The function name is when. This will be the question. Here we will pass an integer n, and when a win. Okay, yeah, it is correct. What we have to do, we have to simply check if whatever n we are given is divisible by 3. In that case, when a always lose, we know. So in that case, what we have to return, we have to return second. Let's call second. And otherwise, simply return first, F-I-R-S-T. Let's wrap it into double quotes. Yeah. And this is now what we have to do. We have to read input from the file and uh, call this method simply here. So how can we do that? We know we need a scanner for that. Let's call it SC new scanner. Here we write system dot in. Yeah. Now what we have to do, we have to in first line is number of test cases, so we have to collect in our integer. Let's call it t, and we can write like this, sc dot int next int. We know what the meaning of this. We have discussed these things in our first lecture. Okay, now what we need here, if I come again, let's come to here, the first line telling the first test case. After that, what we have to do, for each test case, we will get one input. So what can I do? I will iterate over this value, so that I can check all test cases. So simply what I can do, I will iterate over while I my all test cases is done, while t is 0. What it means, I'm iterating over each test case. Here t is number of test cases, so I'm iterating over each test case, and in each test case what we are given a integer n. So we can simply take like this, sc dot next, and we can call our function for that, for each test case. So what is our function name is, it's when or not, or we have to pass that n simply. And we know in Codeforces we have to print system dot out dot print ln simply wrap it into this, like this. Yeah, it is correct. We have written our algorithm for that problem. Let's simply copy paste this, control A, control C, and come here. And what we have to do, we have to go to submit section, and there we will get a editor, and we can simply submit there. Before some go to submit, paste our code, write the problem number. It is again 1899A. Yeah, let's submit again. Yeah, it's good, accepted. So the idea was correct. If you like the explanation, please consider to like my video and subscribe my channel. Thank you for watching.